My name is Nurdin Kajuma, 67-year-old retired businessman, consultant.
We have heard a lot about HAYET. I wanted you to just tell me in a nutshell, what is HAYET?
HAYET has been ringing in my head for the last 17 years. I first got the idea when I visited China. You know, there's a province in China where when you meet somebody for the first time or somebody meets you for the first time, they don't know you, you don't know them. The first thing they greet you with is, have you eaten today? It's just like, good morning, how are you? Or maybe who are you or whatever. They don't ask all that. It's, have you eaten today? And they're serious. Because if you haven't eaten, then they will take you home and give you food, regardless of who you are. They just want to know if you haven't eaten, you need help. So I decided to replicate this here. And that is the story of HAYET.
Oh my God, that is a very interesting story. So I can see you're well traveled, but I wanted to find out the local HAYET that you're doing here. I actually saw a lot of women with packages written HAYET, HAYET, HAYET. What exactly is inside those packages, the so-called HAYET hampers? What exactly is inside?
In one HAYET hamper, we put enough food to feed a small family of 5 people for a whole month. We put enough maize flour, we put rice, enough rice, we put sugar, we put salt, tea, soap, cooking oil, etc. The things that poor people need for survival, and they can actually put food on the table, and you will be surprised how much one hamper costs. That hamper, which can feed that family of 5 people for a whole month, costs us only about $30. That's all it costs. Can you believe feeding a family of 5 people for a whole month for $30? That is the miracle of HAYET.
All right. Now, I wanted to find out another thing. You know, when people hear donate, they imagine they have to be some sort of tycoons and they have to have a lot of money. What is the minimum me or anybody around the world can contribute to make a difference in your HAYET organization?
I was afraid you weren't going to ask that. Actually, the shocking thing, I say shocking because I never thought it was possible, is that you can actually feed a family of 5 people with just $50. Yes? Yes. And I'll show you a small video where just $50, 50 cents, was enough to feed a family of 5. So with $30, that same family will have food a day and night for a whole 30 days, just $30. And I don't need to tell you what people do with $30 around. $30 is just pocket. It's not even pocket change. That's a tip. That's what you tip a waiter in a restaurant or a petrol attendant or whatever. That's nothing. But with HAYET, it feeds a whole family for 30 days.
What groups are you especially specializing in with your HAYET help? I
would be out of my mind to just cater for one group, because hunger does not discriminate. You are hungry whether you're a Hindu, a Muslim, a Christian, a Buddhist, an atheist, or whatever. Hunger attacks everybody. And if we can help anybody, regardless of who they may be, we will do it. You'll be surprised. I used to live in the United States, and I didn't know that actually white people, we call them wazungus from over here, could actually be that hungry. But I saw whites sleeping on the street, hungry, homeless, and with no food, and they could actually almost kneel for me to give them $1. I never thought this was possible. So hunger can attack anybody, and at HAYET, we want to be able to feed everybody, regardless of race, nationality, religion, or whatever. So whoever is deserving, whoever cannot afford, maybe you're crippled, maybe you have disease, maybe you lost your job, as long as we establish that you cannot put food on the table, then we'll find a way of helping you. And when I say we, I'm not that rich, but there are so many people out there who are good-hearted. I am pleading to them. In fact, that's what I'm doing right now, to help me identify those hungry people, identify those poor people, and then join me to help feed them. That's what HAYET is all about.
That is very incredible. I wish you all the luck proceeding from there. You had it here first. He is appealing for your help and in the identification of the hungry people out there. Now, another thing that I wanted to find out, they say charity starts at home. Definitely. You are in Kagera province in Tanzania. Are you hoping to take your efforts nationally or globally one day? And especially with this age of global village, what is your take on going outside your province, or are you not there yet?
Actually, I'm intrigued. I could just be sitting here and feed a hungry man in Ukraine or Southern America or Australia. Wouldn't that be nice? You're just sitting here in Tanzania and your $1 feeds a family in Australia. Yes, it is possible. You see, with the modern technology, online and whatever, instead of using WhatsApp to chat stupid jokes and all that, we could actually use the online and the technology that we have to feed and help destitute and deserving people worldwide. And that's what we are doing. So we are going to go regional, national, continental, and global. We are going to reach everywhere because this is the age of technology and we can do it. We can do it.
Now, another thing that I wanted to ask you, a lot of donors have come very disillusioned about the donations that they are making to most African countries because we are reputed to be very corrupt. And NGOs and small community organizations like yours have not been left behind in the corruption crisis in Africa. So I wanted to find out how accountable are you going to be to your donors' accounts and your audited accounts online so that people can feel at ease giving you these donations?
My dear, watch me. Read my lips. You are wrong. Africa is not considered corrupt. Africa is corrupt. And almost 80% or more of all organizations, African organizations, looking for donations or receiving donations for this or that from other parts of the world are all crap, and they just use the money for themselves. But there are some who are authentic, who are real. Knowing that, we have introduced a system in HAYET whereby every donor will be able to monitor their donation real time. You will be sitting here and being able to take your phone and monitor, follow your donation all the way to Australia or South America or Miami or Ukraine or Afghanistan, just sitting down on your phone. It's not possible for anybody to just take your money and buy another BMW. Oh, by the way, I already have my BMW, so I'm okay. Thank God. So the truth is, yes, a lot of donor recipients or donation organizers spend money for themselves, and that is the truth. Actually, we intend to use them all. We intend to use the local medias and the local phone companies and the local mobile money transferring companies to be able to do this. And when we go international, we will definitely use the international system like PayPal, like the credit card system and all that, and we'll use whatever means there is that will make us able to collect some money to get the hampers for the deserving people.
All right. I think that will be all. We have had everything that we wanted to know, and it was very refreshing talking to you.